Kesner?
No.
Why?
Because I just know that there's someone out there. And I'm not looking for someone who's just like Kesner, but what meeting and dating Kesner helped me to realize is that there are men like Kesner that exist, and I don't want to be so bold as to suggest I know all men. So maybe I've met some that aren't great, but there are great men out there, and I've even met some since. And I have some friends that are in wonderful relationships with beautiful men, just like Kesner, and it just gives me a world of hope thinking about my future prospects.
So in general, do you think chivalry is dead? And you kind of just said no, you don't, but even just overall what you're seeing, whether it be TV or, what's your take on, you had something, like you had a standard, you had something really amazing. So in comparing that to what you're seeing on like TV and pretty much the mass, I don't know, I just want to hear your thoughts on that.
I think this is a sad generation. I think there's a lot of hollow and emptiness. I think there's a lot of longing for love, but not a lot of knowing how to love ourselves first and love ourselves into a place where we are lovable. I think we settle for too much, but I think the settling that we do is for fear of feeling like we're not enough. So chivalry will be dead as long as we feel that we're not enough.
Okay. Lastly, why aren't women getting it right? I don't want to put all the onus on men, and you're the only woman that we're interviewing. You told her that. So what's, is it a self thing? Is it, we're not holding to a certain standard? When it comes to demanding and having what it is that you had with Kesner, why aren't we seeing more of that?
I think a lot of women have lost their saltiness. The Bible says that we're the salt of the earth. And because we have been told who we're supposed to be, and we've been talked about, and we've been really talked into this kind of robotic people, framed by society and societal pressures and external projections, we've lost our saltiness. There's a blandness that I see in a lot of women, and I think that blandness isn't demanding a lot of anything. So I think what women need to get right again is that thing that makes them special, unique, spicy, interesting, different. We need to get our salt back, and I think everything will fall back into order.
And lastly, if Kesner were here, how would he answer that question in terms of like men? Since he was like kind of like a standard, what kind of advice do you think he would give to men? Why aren't they getting it right?
He would probably say, brothers need to step up to the plate. And he would probably say it just like that.
Wow. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Great, Kim. Thank you.